Now then, guys, how's it going? I know it's been quite a long time, and I get that. And as much as this is a channel update, I don't really want it to be a channel update. It makes it look like I'm more important than I am, and it really shouldn't be the way, but I thought I'd let you guys know what's been going on. So as you know, the Fergie way ended. It was quite a while ago now. It was a couple of months ago. When it did end, I decided I was going to take a little break, maybe a week or two. And I think what sort of happened was I sort of began to realise that I'd been spending so much time creating content for YouTube to do daily videos, which was taking probably more time than I really could afford. And it wasn't until I stopped doing it, I soon realised that it's probably going to be a tough ask to ever come back to YouTube, certainly doing daily content. I mean, even now, I look back and I think to myself, like, you know, your Benjis, your Lokis, these guys, Kev as well, you know, there's a load of people who are doing daily content, and for those guys, for them to be able to do it, I genuinely sort of tip my hat to those guys, because to do that, until you're creating content, you don't really realize just how busy it can make you. For me, I've got a full-time job. I've got a family as well, a family that's very important to me. So giving up all that time was just becoming so tricky. So sort of what happened was I decided I was going to basically build a new machine. As you guys know, I was running on a Mac. It was a decent Mac. It was an iMac 27-inch, and it did everything I needed it to do. But I wanted to be able to run FM as powerful as I can, as well as I could, as well as having the other option to play games, the option to play other games at the same time. So that's sort of the way I went down it. Now, I did build myself quite a beast of a machine. It's got to be said, you know. I might bang some specs down in the description, but fundamentally I built an i7. It's got a shit ton of RAM. I mean, it's 24 gig of RAM. I've got a very beefy graphics card, 1060. Along with SSDs, I've got a dual monitor setup, and it's all, basically the whole set was so much better than what I had with the Mac. But as I say, I sort of fell to the wayside at that point, because at this point I'd had a bit of time off, been playing a few other games, so I got my evenings back to myself and whatnot, and just didn't have the gusto to come back. And that is honestly the top and bottom of it. And then just recently, I've sort of discovered Twitch for what it is. So ultimately, I suppose, before I go into Twitch and what I've been doing on Twitch and all the rest of it, ultimately, I suppose what I want to tell you guys is now I'm still here, I'm still going, but it is ultimately on Twitch. Now, I'm not saying I'm not coming back to YouTube. I probably will come back to YouTube at some point. It'll probably be a hybrid of Twitch and YouTube, and maybe it'll be some past broadcasts trimmed down and put on YouTube or something. I'm undecided entirely. However, I am very much 2 feet first into Twitch as it stands right now. So I'm back on Twitch. I'm running a network save using a multi-monitor setup, which works really well on Twitch. You know, you can, it's with Fatman Dupe. If any of you guys haven't checked out Fatman Dupe, you know, he's had a YouTube channel for a while. He's done Twitch for a little bit, and we've come together, and to be honest, it's doing really well. And with this multi-screen, it gives you the ability to have both screens up, both chats up at the same time, and it just works really well. And the best of it is, for me, I actually get to play FM. Now, you might not get that, because you're like, well, you play FM, you were doing daily videos on YouTube, you know, you must have been playing it quite a bit. I was playing FM quite a bit, but I was also spending a right load of time creating the videos, editing the videos, doing the administration side of things, doing thumbnails and everything that goes with it. You'll be surprised how very little you get to play FM. Whereas now, I'm playing it a couple of 3 hours, you know, most nights of the week, you know, and that's made me happier. It fits in with my lifestyle, it fits in with my family, it fits in with the time, the fact that I actually have a full-time job. And for all that, that is why I've made the leap to Twitch. Now, I've actually been doing it for a couple of weeks, and I know that some of you guys, I remember you from the comments, some of you subscribers have made your way over there, but then I thought to myself, there's probably a lot of guys who don't follow me on Twitter, so they probably don't even know. And that's ultimately why I felt I needed to create this video. So if any of you guys do want to carry on watching me in a Twitch format, and I understand Twitch is not for everybody, so by no means am I expecting 1,450 subscribers to come and want to start watching me on Twitch. I totally understand that some people don't have the time, that's the wrong time of day for them, and all the rest of it, so I totally get that. But I know there'll probably be a few of you guys who don't follow me on Twitch, and don't follow me on Twitter, and maybe want to come and watch me on Twitch. So fundamentally, I'm now on Twitch with Fatman Dupe. It's teach_live, and that's my channel. We're live Monday nights, Wednesday nights, Friday nights, Saturday night and Sunday night. So that's 5 nights of the week. We generally start around about 8 o'clock, finish at about 11, but sometimes we drift on a little bit later. As I say, if you're not following me on Twitter already, that's where you'll get all the updated information. Now, we don't stream on a Tuesday and we don't stream on a Thursday, but if you follow us on Twitter, you'll probably see that more often than not, we actually do stream. But what we're trying to do is give ourselves a couple of nights off where we can just do whatever we want. But at the moment, we're enjoying it that bloody much. We're on every night. So for now, you'll probably catch us any night of the week. But if you follow me on Twitter, you will soon see that it's so easy to, basically so many impromptu streams going on, and it's the best way to find out that information. So down in the description, I am going to put the link to my Twitch channel. I'm also going to put the link to the multi, because that's the best way to view it. It is a network save. Fatman Dupe is Spurs, and once again, I am United. We've got a load of ideas. We're in the second season of this one at the moment. I'm very much doing a lot with the youngsters again, which is pretty much the way I always play Football Manager, so I expect the same with other teams. But we've got a right load of ideas coming up to see out Football Manager 17. We're going to be teams in different, we're always going to be within the same league, but we're going to be teams of different levels, something where we can always come head to head and it always be a challenge. But the great thing about Twitch is we're interacting very quickly, we're bouncing off each other quite quickly. You guys can choose what music you want to listen to. It just works out so well, as I say, for my lifestyle and the way it's playing. So yeah, that's fundamentally the top and bottom of it, guys. Also, actually, a big bit of news is Saturday the 10th. So if you are watching this video today, this Saturday coming up, we are going to be doing a 12-hour stream. We're going to be starting at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to be carrying straight through to 1 in the morning and maybe further, depending on how it goes. We are going to have a number of giveaways that day as well, so don't forget to come check it out. It's definitely going to be worth a watch. But I wanted to just basically give you guys the information who are maybe not following me on Twitter. All the links for all of that and everything I've said are going to be in the description below. And until I next get an upload on YouTube, I'm hopefully going to see you on Twitch. And other than that, guys, as usual, I'll catch you later, and I'll see you in a bit.